My phone looks weird. I just need to clean it. It's going to be a tighter stitch. I can do this. Good morning. Good morning. I think I should. I look all. To me, I feel like I look foggy in here. I should have like cleaned my screen better or something. Sorry. Good morning. Happy Monday, guys. Oh my God, it's Monday. And I have like a million things to do. And this week is going to be like jam packed with like goodness and new things. I'm pretty excited about it. Good morning. Okay, so Monday. So today I'm going to be sewing up a tester bag, but I yesterday I cut and prep it. So I cut and prep this tester bag so that way I can do like all the little fun stuff. So I'm going to be doing a tutorial for it, but when I first do a tester bag, I always like to actually test it out and like go over notes and see what I got stuck on while I was testing it out. So that way if or when I do a tutorial, I can be like, okay, I got stuck here. So let me like emphasize some things or add tips or something just in case somebody comes to my tutorial just to see a certain part. I've had people just come to a tutorial just to see how I do an adjustable strap or how I did the pocket or how, um, just like a certain step. So, good morning. So when I have that happen, I want to make sure that it like each step is clearly, how do I say this? Like clearly described and shown. So that way if someone just comes for how Shinobu did that welt pocket or how that adjustable strap was, that they can just leave if they want to after that. So for this tester, it seems like the people in the testing group like really got their pattern and like they were cranking them out within 24 hours of getting the pattern. I had other testers prior to doing it, so I did those testers first. So I'm doing this one and I'm really excited. So instead of just like doing like a regular one, every bag that I make in the month of February and the very beginning of March, everything has to be intentional. I have AwesomeCon in the second week of March. I have enough bags to go to AwesomeCon, but all my bags I'm making right now are intentional for the people that are like the guests that are coming. So that way it can be like if the people from Firefly are coming, the people from like if you watch Stranger Things, Vecna, the guy that plays Vecna is coming. So like you'll see Stranger Things bags coming from, you're gonna see there's gonna be some people from uh Supernatural that are coming. You're gonna see some Stranger Natural things. So my all my bags are gonna be super intentional to the genres of the guests that are coming. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a supernatural bag. I haven't done a supernatural bag in a month, so let me do one. And this particular tester bag, I'm like, this will be a cool one because I can see like this bag. I envision it at like a cool dive bar, and it's like this really cool, like grungy black, and it has patches on it that are red and black. And I'm like, this is it. So even though it's like this grungy look, everything on this bag is taking me for a long time. So I'm going to give you an example. This is one of the panels on this bag, and I made this design on my laser cutter and I used red and black laserable leatherette. And it took like 17 minutes for my laser to do this. And then I hand cut it out. But each piece I have to sew around separately. So I'll give you the back to see. I can't just go around and sew it. I have to sew each piece, tie it off, sew each piece, tie it off. And then look at that circle though. Perfect. So I have each piece is intentional. And now when I'm off here, I got to go and do these leaves in the leaves in between individually as well. So even though the bag is going to look effortless, the bags that look like effortless to people that I make are the most labor intensive for me because it takes so much work to make it look like there's no work in it. And yeah. So I have this grungy black like aviator kind of leather. Looks like it's reclaimed leather, like it came from somebody's jacket. And they're gonna have all these cool supernatural back patches on there, and it's gonna look like I reclaimed it, and I just found patches along the way. And this is my bag. I made this from my grandfather's jacket, but realistically, it's taking me hours to do because the patches take time to make, and I can't just go around and sew a circle. I have to sew each petal down individually and bring the threads to the back and tie them off. Um, Super fun times. Super fun times. Let's see. I see. Oh, I'm doing good today. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's worth it. My other patches in the back are really fun. It has like the Winchester's guns and it says like the date it started like 1983. If you watch Supernatural, then you know. So that's like what I'm doing. So also one of my favorite movies is The Labyrinth. It came out in 86. I was little, so I was real little, like so little my parents wouldn't take me to a drive-in or a theater because when you're really tiny you make a lot of noise. Like, I don't know, my parents wouldn't do that. But I remember when my parents brought it home on VHS, I watched it so much that I like totally burnt out the VHS copy. And then as I progressively got older and when DVDs came out, I seen like when it had like the 20th year anniversary, I went to the 30th year, and the 40th year is in June. And I'm planning on going to see it in the theater as well. I save all my ticket stubs for each anniversary as well. I remember going to a music store and buying the soundtrack for it so I could play the CD in my car. And all my friends were like, "Why are you nerding out to that?" And I love David Bowie's voice, but the soundtrack to The Labyrinth is like I that was going to be my everything in my wedding. Um, it's David Bowie. So for the 40th anniversary, I wanted to make another Labyrinth bag. Me and Patreon, we are doing backpacks this month, and we decided to do the Jasmine backpack. Um, and we are doing the Jasmine. The Jasmine is a lot smaller than I thought it was, but this bag is working out great. You can try to go in and out, Christine. Um, the the bag is a lot smaller than I thought it was. This bag is pretty dope. It has a gang of pockets, like a lot more pockets than I thought. It has a zipper pocket in the back. You can see it has connectors back here where you can connect a crossbody bag if you will want to wear it as a crossbody bag. I could kind of see you wanting to wear it like that, but then you would have these straps in the way. It's kind of like to each his own, kind of. But I got these beautiful badges from a Warm and Toasty on Etsy, and I went ham. Like, I totally love these badges from it. So, you have Jareth, and you have his owl, and you have Sarah. And then I did the a star pull because, I move the stars with no one. And we had the pocket up here. When you open it up, you get a slew full of the labyrinth. And what I liked when you opened it up like this is because you remember when Sarah's looking back in the mirror, and she had like all the cluster of people behind her. I felt like when you open it up, you kind of get that look. Um, and you have a zipper pocket and a slip pocket, and I did a kind of a different pocket on the other side for my Patreon family because we're doing a small modification, and they have really cool purse feet, which I think you can incorporate into other bags like totes and whatever. But this is a really fun bag. It came together fairly easy. The I think the hardest part about doing this is doing all the fun details. But this bag, it was funny because in Patreon I was talking about like let's do a romantic bag, and the will then hit a backpack, and I was like, everybody that knows me knows I love making backpacks. That's like my favorite bag to make, and but I don't envision it being romantic. This Jasmine is one romantic baddie. She is a baddie. Like this bag is a baddie. It is very nice. It's very elegant, and I think it kind of also gives me Y2K, 1999 vibes when mini backpacks were really in. This bag is not too big, but it can carry so much. So yeah, if you haven't got that backpack, like get it. It doesn't take very long. Like I thought. I cut and prep everything. That took me longer than to make it. I was like, wait a minute. This has to be the fastest Maggie 55 bag I've ever made. I did when I prepped everything, her prep work and her instructions are very important. So I edge painted everything ahead of time. So I skipped through a couple of steps. I decided to omit the way she does her flap and just made it a solid versus having the patch. Because if I did it, I wasn't gonna be able to put the patches on here like how I wanted it to be. Um, so I edge painted everything the night before, and yeah, I went downstairs at 9 and I came back up at 12 like I'm done with the bag. True story. So this is super fun. I had a lot of fun doing it, and this is cute. This is really cute. And you can stick a lot of stuff in here. You can put a water bottle and whatever. And you kind of don't even need a water bottle holder because again, it is not it's not the biggest, but it's really, really nice. But I do like that you utilize this area because when it pops open, it is it is like magic. It's like what? Like it just pops open really nice. So yeah, I did that this weekend. I got prepped for this bag that I'm about to do, and I just have a lot of little things that are happening this week that I'm really excited about. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. You can hear my dogs cry because my husband's about to leave. So I will talk to you guys later. I hope everyone has a he weighs like 150 pounds. He's just like sounds like a turkey. Loki. All right, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I hope everyone has a really good Monday and stay warm, okay?